You don't know at the Real Things podcast. Hey, yo!
Yes, I blessings and welcome to the Real Things podcast. What a beautiful Friday. Yo, yo, big up on yourself. But people, blessings and welcome back to the podcast. Today we have a very interesting story, a very interesting one, where we see Passy stepping out in a different fashion. We have seen the many faces of this African widow. I thought I've seen them all. I honestly thought I've seen all the faces there is. But when it comes to shape shifting, like a chameleon, guys, Passy the chameleon is at it again. One more time, pandem. Now, for the past few days, she has made her debut back on the streets of YT, and she's not holding back. The Passy that we, knew is no more. Done and dusted. She's out here, brand new, and is taking a different direction, a different approach, if you might. Let's see what Passy has to say to the world. In the meantime and between time, before we delve into any of Passy's shenanigans, I want to take the time out to welcome you to the pod. I want to also take the time out to ask kindly that you look around and see if you like anything from the many playlists that's listed here on the pod. Get familiar and please subscribe. It's a friendly environment. Unless you touch my toe, then I would touch yours. I might just touch your elbow instead. Anyway, my people, what is about to happen is we will delve into today's story. But not before I welcome back my buddies from the get go, who's been here with me from 1213 subscribers. Mm, welcome back. Thank you for kicking it with me one more time, Pandem. All right, let's delve into today's story. Take a look, my people. What are really going on the streets of YT?
This is our video and we walk around it to go and see Dimwango, but we never get her there. So we reached there, then we came back to clean up our house. Yeah, so we are just going there to see if we can get her because it's one of our village and we are living here and we must walk to visit each other. So guys, those people who are
Hold on. She kind of kickstart a little funny, but we're gonna deal with it anyways. Did I hear her saying that she's going to visit the Mwango for the first time? May I ask a question, my people? How long now since these construction started? Being she could be right really because I forget now that I'm forgetting really that she's been out of the village for a while. But she been coming back on and off and actually to the point where she was touting that she may go there to cook and sell. Anyone of you remember that? She might just go there to cook and sell. And then, people were saying, but other people are already there. Where's she going? Anyway, we heard her and let's see what else she has to say.
who tomorrow, ma'am? those people who are there are just thinking to bring some enmity between the neighbors. We are just telling you that stop, guys, bringing that your enemy to our village, because you are there, you are watching us, you are supporting us, and we appreciate you for your support, that you are supporting us, but not that you are there by making dividing people, all the neighbors.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Holy horses, the Passy. Holy horses, holy horses. Hold your horses. Guys, didn't I think I addressed this some few days back? I think this is the last video that I did. I think I addressed something like this. She was saying something of the sort in the other video, in her other live, and I responded. Now, I'm going to say this again. What made her made such a drastic U-turn? Hey, what is it that is causing her to make such a drastic U-turn? No, guys, listen. Don't get me wrong. I am one person that loves peace. If you watch me, you will always hear me saying that, yo, you guys need to be advocating for togetherness in that village, because at the end of the day, they only have each other while we are the ones standing on the outside. Anyways, we were not the one who was creating enmity, as according to the Montana on the right. We were not no excuse me. Anybody from the Caribbean know what me mean when we say Montana? You know exactly what I'm talking about. We were not the ones that actually was that forget about it actually. We were not the ones that were creating no enmity between you and your immediate neighbor. Your beloved fans from near and far were actually showering you with gifts, Passy. Do you remember that? I mean, I don't think you forget. Do you remember that your fans, your beloved, oh, thank you, Bible. You're the one that's building my house. Nobody else is helping me to build my house. Thank you for the super slab. Can you what's her name again? Kimmy Claus. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Kimmy Claus. We weren't the one who was creating or who was helping you to create enmity. We were actually pleading with you to cease and desist from your wayward ways. You remember? Cease and desist. And then you came out and said, what? I don't want any help with conditions. I don't want help with conditions. I don't want any help with conditions. Hey, you remember? You remember? The people want. She said she does not want any help with condition. We were only trying to tell her that the ways that she's out here pronouncing all kind of behavior on the streets, it was going to make her suffer, because people on the other side were only helping her people, rather, her people. Her people on the other side was only making her or pumping her up to go up against her neighbor, using money to buy her out, using money to help her fence, to build fence around her and her children, because her neighbor was going to steal land from her. Up to yesterday, I had to tell some idiotic woman off, some Sandra Alley nonsense, who was telling me Marwa, a Passy should block Marwa from the road, just like how the other people block the Mwango. See, these are the peoples them that are your people, Passy, that are actually helping you to create enmity. So I'm wondering. Let me snap back. Let me snap. I'm wondering what is making you to make such a drastic U-turn, a 360 at the middle of the road. You're on the road. You're on the road. You were climbing up to glory, and then suddenly, you know, they lifted you up. They lifted you up. Money coming in, donations coming in, your house is building, and they grudge me for my they what it's not grudge. We use the word grudge, not her. Not them. What's this word? Eh, I don't know. There's a word. There's a word. It's not grudge. Envious, whatever. Well, it means the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. There's another word that is typically used in that set in that village. But it means the same. Can't come to me right now. And you got to the point where you were even saying that they are envious of your house. You remember? Your house is still there. It is slowly coming on, which I'm happy that at least at least everybody didn't leave you high and dry. At least some people still stuck by you. Didn't those people give you conditions also? Didn't those people give you conditions also? The condition that you got was to create enmity. Fence yourself, guard yourself, because Marwas are bad people. Imagine. But you see, the good book say, what the good book say about suffering the little children to come unto me. Yes, that is exactly what is happening. So while you were there creating enmity because of 2 pennies, hmm, your kids were forging for themselves, trying to make sure so the peace remains because it's nonsensical. And them daddy best friend. It's their father's best friend. And why are you? They're not used to this nonsense. They're used to waking up and going to play if they want to, eat for the whole day if they want to. But you are here on the internet allowing people to fool you off. Let's listen in some more, guys, and we'll come back.
Remember that, guys, we are neighbors. Me and my neighbors, you
She can't even call his name. She can't even say his name.
can't make me to be jealous with my neighbors. No, 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 guys. For that one,
Yeah,
I'm
and
telling
right
you
now
that
you
just stop
and
for
right
that.
Montana, be quiet.
now you are in between the Mango and the Maro. The Mango
They were putting.
is on your left
Imagine.
and the Maro is on your right side. And you are
Imagine.
Shameless. And laughing. Shameless. You were here a few months ago on your high horses. I want to fence my land. I will fence my land. Guys, can you please help me to fence my land? I don't want them to take my land. Hey, you are, look, I don't want to say it. You're a bad woman. You are a bad woman. You're too conniving. Look at you now, arguing, throwing your supporters under because it can't be us. It can't be anybody over on this side because we were pleading with you to stop creating enmity, stop allowing your fans to create enmity with your own villagers. So it cannot be us over on this side. Why are you now suddenly throwing your subscribers under the bus? I have one question. Word on the street has it that many of them have left you and has turned to assisting even Joyce's diary over in Liberia because she's fallen on hard times. I mean, God forbid, you know, She got ill and she returned home or she got frustrated. I think somebody commented under my thing and said that she actually got ill because it's showing. It's showing, and sickness is there for everybody. And I really hope and wish the best. And I hope that she learned her lesson and will never come back to really be chastising people for no reason, especially Congressman who doesn't even pay attention to people like that. Anyway, let me not derail. Word on the street has it that your favorite donors have left you and are now focused and concentrating on helping somebody who really needs it. Somebody who wouldn't go and gamble out and splurge and come back. Plunder. The word is plunder or splurge. Go and splurge it out and plunder it out and come back on the internet with a bag of lies. Is it this why you are here with this sudden U-turn? I can't believe. At this point, I can't
At the
believe.
center.
Imagine, and they want to bring enemies me between those my neighbors.
You were riding with them on the waves of, I don't even know what the word to put along with riding along with the waves. I don't know what to match that with. You were riding high with those people. Drunk on donations, Passy. You know that, so shame on you. I am not saying that you should continue doing what you're doing, but have some dignity, no man. If you're coming back here, and I'm not even saying that you should hang your head in shame either. I'm saying have some dignity because you are shameless at this point. Because the same people them who were pampering you to do damage to your own village, your own neighbors, your own self. Because even though all those images were out there, are actually circulated on social media because it was there. It was there. All those things were there. And before you go and make amends, humble yourself. You're out here, you follow the people them riding high and drunk on donation, drunk and donations. You go up against Marwa, even though he tried to tell you do better content. Do better content and stop sending your pictures here, there, and everywhere because it went to he saw it. And instead, you go sit down and humble yourself. The reason why I'm here saying all of this because you must remember, Passy. You should be reminded your kids are growing up, and one day they will see this nonsense, this mess that you made, and I hope that you really don't regret. Too. I don't. I hope you don't live to regret. You know.
So, guys, that one it can't be. If you are there thinking that, oh, now we can say talk this about Passy's kids, we can include even the kids.
You're getting it crossed up. You're getting it so mixed up. You started by saying people should stop making enmity. Nobody over on this side was making no enmity with between you and your enemy, your neighbors. We were urging you to stop your nonsense. How did you why are you putting the kids in this? Why are you pushing the kids in this? Tell me why. Hmm? It is when people began to speak out about the kids. You understand? To remind you that you should not create enmity between yourself and your neighbor because your kids are there when you are not. Until you even came out and said that you are going to burn clothes and you did not give them permission, and people are putting your kids on camera and you were all up. Listen, believe me, you need to go sit down and do some serious self-assessment. I know up here kind of not, but you know when to not or unknot the knot. You know quite well when to untie the knot up there. That is nothing. You understand? Because at this point, if you should stand up and reflect a little bit, not so long ago, you said that you don't want to see your kids on camera. Mara should not put your kids on camera because you have not given them any permission. And You are going to burn clothes or items that were sent for your kids. Eh? Mm? All of those things. And yet the children, the spirit, the good spirit, the humble spirit, the keen spirit, the innocent spirit of a child kept going back to the same place that you're tearing them from, the same place that gives them stuff when you are not around for months, for weeks. At this point, I want to just hope that it is your senses that you're coming to, but it's hard for me. It is hard for me who's seen your many faces, to even believe an inch of it. I have my opinion on why you're behaving. I have my opinions. I have my thoughts. I know exactly why you are doing what you're doing, but we will talk about that in a minute.
That kids are going at Yamara's place. Kids are doing this. Guys, I'm so sorry for that. We will being neighbors all of the days, guys. No one can be disappear from the village. That we are going, then we are coming back. We will be still neighbors. And we will be still neighbors, guys. Yeah, for that, I'm so sorry for that, guys. Yeah, and guys, if I just say wrong for you, I apologize first of all, guys. So let's move together and one love, guys. Yeah, so we don't want to bring a lot of enemies in the village. We don't want to reach the place that we are going to the court. No.
A little bit. Oh, you don't want to. Oh, oh, you don't want to reach a point that you're going to the courts. Oh, I see. You're afraid. I still don't think that is even half of it. That could be some parts. That could be some parts. But I still don't believe it's even half of it or close to. You don't want to be taken to court. Who's going to take you to court for what reason? Hmm? The damage is already done. You have made a mess. You said you don't want your kids to be going there. They're still going there anyways. You don't want anything from them because or you will burn it. You don't want nobody put your kids on camera because you haven't given them any permission. We understand all of that. But your kids kept going to a home of YouTubers that you can't tell them how to roam the cameras. You were the one who was supposed to be controlling your kids, but you left them and you went.
No. Actually, guys, sometimes we will appreciate Ayamara for bringing this YouTube in the village.
I want me to hear. What am I hearing? Long time. This, what you're saying, is a way overdue. My question is, how are your fans going to be feeling right now? The die-hard ones like this Sandra Ali or whatsoever who came here yesterday. Hey, Passi should have closed the road and take back the free road that she gave to Marwa. Just like how the others closed the road and Dimongo. Patsy should close her road. Jackass. Jackass. How is it that she's going to sell land? Even though it was not her personally selling the land, it was way past when her husband was alive. Where is the access to the land, Jackass? Huh? Where is the access to the land? Must say the hate that these people have riling up in a them. They are so hateful that they cannot even see that the more they hate is the more God elevate. Yo. And this one here that is on screen was so caught up and drunk on the money and whatever she was getting that she turned against her neighbor. Her savior, somebody who saved her on numerous occasions from sinking in deep with businesses, numerous little monies here and there to help for buy food and even with the kids. And what she came out and did. Put the situation aside with Trenchtown Grandpa. Put all of that. Put that aside. We're not talking about that. That day, a man and woman, big man and woman stories, whoever initiated, whoever instigated, put that aside. And for all I know, she was the one who started the whole program. Man just follow along because man is weak in the flesh. You understand? Put that aside. She went along with her subscribers, just like what you see happen to Gintu, being pushed by outsiders to create enmity, to create confusion and conflict in the village until it ended up where? In the courts. This is what this one here is now running around talking about when she should have been avoiding and chasing all these. Listen, you know the reason why I stand up on this platform and say day in, day out, nobody come here to tell me to run the show? It is because I want people to understand that I go and do my research myself. I use my airtime. I use my Wi-Fi. I may pay for it. Me use my brains. I still have to buy food to put in my brain. Same way my thing. So don't come up here so come tell me how to run my thing. This is why I created this fence. This is why I created this barrier because I realized that some people don't understand themselves. They don't know what's right from wrong. And they are so caught up on their own agendas that they want to dictate to you how to do your thing. It can't work over here, so. It never will work over here, so. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, sir.
Actually, we really appreciate it a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, even guys, sometimes even those people who are making some cheers in the village until it was reaching time people to go to the court, sometimes it was not good, guys. Yeah, so but for me, guys, for my side, may I really appreciate Ayamaro from my side. And because he's the one who actually
He's the one who
He's the one
introduced
who
you to
introduced
YouTube.
me.
You got
Yeah.
somebody who built your house. You couldn't
He
have
watched me from
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
you couldn't have get someone who could
Too late shall be the cry. Damage already done. Passy, there's an old saying that first impression lasts. I'm not saying that Marwa will not forgive you. He has to because he's an upstanding person in the community. You understand? Besides that, there is this culture thing about widows that will not allow him to see you in need and don't help. But him a go avoid you. Passy him a go avoid you. Going forward in a life, he will feed you with a long spoon. And that is one of the worst thing. Anyway, you're unconscionable. Man, I hide it. You see your face? Unconscionable. The fact that you can put on that face and come out here saying what you're saying, it tells me that you are somebody with no conscience. You don't have no conscience. Sorry, guys, I'm speaking in Jamaican dialect for most part of it, but it is what it is. Yeah? Him a go feed you with a long spoon from a distance. Him a go despise. Yeah? But deep down in his heart, I want Lego some Jamaican. Deep down in his heart, deep down in his heart, he knows that you're a widow. You are the kids, the mom of his best friend's kids. So the servant in him will not let you die, will not let you down, will not let you punish. But you have to feel it. God are gonna whip you. You've been whipped already anyway, because honestly, what you're going through right now, having to make this sudden U-turn, is you been made to bring yourself to shame publicly. Even though you don't have an no for your shell hard, no blows and skirt. Your shell too tough. But still, the fact that you're out here despising your own enablers, mm, it's saying a lot. Things no look so right. Things is not really right on your side. It no nice. It no nice by your side because everybody around you is going ahead. Everybody around you is going ahead. And because of your stupidity, you're stalled. Are you either you stall or you're creeping slow? One day at a time. Whatever going on. Sweet Jesus. Whatever is going on, it made you to make a sudden turn. And when you see people turn so sharply, you know that something coming or it's already there. Fire under them foot.
Stand by you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And those people who are saying that I'm not Passy, just respect Ayamaro. I'm telling you that me here, I'm just respecting Ayamaro.
Passy, stop it. I beg. Because in the same thing, in the same live or video, I don't remember. In the same video, you came out talking again about your kids being on camera. None of us here don't be putting your picnic them on camera. We don't live in the village. So with the same stone that you're flinging after your subscribers, you're taking it and flinging it after Mara. You're throwing that same stone after Mara because you're saying that people should not put your kids on camera. People should not be talking about your kids, your kids, your kids, your kids, your kids. Yeah. Or maybe you mean that people who are saying that your kids are going to Marwa on a daily basis. Isn't it the truth? Them now go down there every day, go yam. And every day them down there eating. They're there every day, eating all day, morning, noon, night. They're there. They are there. Now your time come to look after them and look after them in the right way. Eh? You're out here making drama, as usual. Anyway,
Why you are even there and you are saying that Passy you can respect? Why you know that I don't have respect to Ayamaro?
how the hell you gonna be having respect when you came out here behaving in such a manner and putting down fence and talking about the Marwa want to take your land and all kind of shenanigans, Patsy? Is that respect? When you know damn well that the road is there for everybody. Without Marwa, it would have been a truck to your house. A truck. The bus comes and pick up your kids when bus couldn't even come before. Imagine. And the disrespect that you came out here on the street. If you were attacking Trenchtown Grandpa, you should have gone ahead and attack him same way, but nobody may send it down there without drawers to go collect money. Desperate times, desperate measures. If you were dealing with TTG, then you should have dealt with him differently, but you mix the two. You were basically like you're blaming Marwa for whatever it is that you called upon yourself. No, deal with your thing yourself because you were the one who went bend backwards and like a clothespin. Squeeze the head and the leg, them open out. Behave yourself.
Hey guys, I'm telling you that you must change our subscriber. That's the message to our subscriber who are watching us.
I'm glad that you said our subscriber. Now you finally hit the nail on the head. I thank you for that. I thank you for that. And I wonder how they've woken up feeling this morning now that they were, especially to the one who I called out earlier on, the Ali woman who came here, barricading me, what you call it now? Barricading me, bombarding my comment section with a bunch of nonsense. Hmm? I wonder how they wake up feeling this morning after watching your video telling, especially my subscribers. Don't try to make enmity We are not enemies in this. We are not enemies in this village.
That's the message to the reactors who are reacting for nothing. They were reacting for things
We will forever react on whatever we want to react on, one as long as it is placed out here in the public. That is what reactors do, Passy. And I know that you know that. We will react on whatever is placed. We don't know nothing about what is going on aside from what is out here playing out on social media. Want to put it out there publicly, that are what we are going to react on.
that they know that these things, even if we are reacting, it can't be. Imagine, guys, you can't separate us. Even if you are there reacting every single day, Passy, Passy, Passy,
And we will react. Passy, Passy, we will react.
Passy. Imagine, guys, that one cannot be.
It will be. It will be because we will react.
You just react, continue react about Passy's family, and
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We will react.
Passy and Marwa's family. You
Now she finally said the name Marwa. You remember earlier on she couldn't use the name. Our neighbor's there. Now his name is called. You're trying to. The problem is that you're afraid and you're trying to. In a Jamaica we use the term she eggs up herself. She eggs up herself. She pushing up herself closer because she wants some spotlight turn on her now. Which actually brings me to what I want to conclude, and then we just bounce. No, all of this, after all of this thing here that she said, she went on after that to show the interior of her house, unfinished, raw, and uncut. Hey. So when I come out and I say that this girl is a chameleon, this girl is a sly little cunning little bongo dongo. I don't want to say certain things. Sly. She knows what she's doing. So she is going to make it appear as if she's turning around. She's diverting from her old ways in order for her to get the help. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Not only is she showing her interior to manipulate the environment, not only that, she has seen the progress of the likes of Brian, ah, the house that was built for Brian and his grandmother. Don't you think that this mastermind, this chameleon, is going to sit down with Montana on the left, on the right there, and say, yo, say if I was on with that team, it would have been me getting all of this. I would have been helped a long time. I would have been getting such a nice house too. My kids would have been helped more better. I wouldn't have to be coming out here begging, 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 begging. In the previous video, I heard she even said that next year she's going to send her kids back to public school. Too late. You said the same thing last year. When the fire was under your foot, or last year, the time the fly so fast, or whenever it was that the fire was under your foot and you were hauled out, you were drawn out. You said you were taking them back to public school and then still somebody was courteous enough to come out and help you. No, I'm wondering what's going to happen. The fact that you tell them to leave you alone. Because remember, all of this was happening because they were coming at your aid because you was against Marwa, you remember now? What's going to happen? The fact that you've burned your bridges on both ends, exit and entrance. How are you going to cross? How are you going to cross? You've burned the bridges at both ends. You can't enter, you can't exit. How are you going to cross? She's even saying that she's going to leave YouTube. Yeah, right. The reason why she's saying all of this, my people, nobody is coming to her cries. When she comes out to ask for help, people jump off on her. Whenever she comes to ask, she don't even get the chance to ask. People immediately go off on her and tell her to go get a job, go do this, go do that. So it's only a few will say, oh, she has a job. YouTube is a full-time job. Only a few. Maybe some of those are the ones who will probably even help him with the school fees or whatever. So she now has to sit and wait patiently because of her stupidity. She has to wait and watch everybody else around her going up, 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 while she dragging like a tortoise. Because of the stupidity. When you want it too quick and fast, this is the end result. You will be left scattered as far as the east is from the west. You don't know about the powers. You don't know about the powers of karma. Yo, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. And stop with your chameleon bull shenanigans. You will be fed with a long spoon going forward. You will never get the opportunities like what that was planned out for you. It will never come so easy like that again, my girl, because you've already tarnished your ways. You've shown your true colors. And then you take it and blame it on somebody else while you were the one who was reaching out and sending out pictures here, there, and everywhere. And when people come on to you run and cry because they weren't giving you the monies. You wanted the big money because you wanted to move on fast and quick like everybody else. And then when you realize that the money, people playing games just like how you think you could play games. People game you out. You know, here there's a old saying, something for something. Something for something. Or ramp with a Jamaican man, then fool like the one where you name off the 4 grand off of. Aye. The one where you eat off the $4,000 off of. That there one-off thing. That is a one-off thing. Because them man then a fool. Something for something. And you talk about flesh. You have to give off in order for them to give you big and wagga. So if you think you got games, you got played. You got played. But sorry for say so, but it is what it is. People, I will leave it right here so. I will leave it right here because she thinks that the world isn't watching. People watching you. People don't tired of your backside right now. People are tired of your ass right now. With all of this kind of behavior and these shenanigans. People are watching you. And the way how you come out, scheming. You turn here to this side, and then when you're done, you run over to and you're flipping sides. Like, I don't even know what to say, man. You're flipping sides too constant. And once you do this, both sides are now getting angry with you because this one have seen you for who you are, and then the other side that was supporting you full on to create enmity between yourself and your neighbor, now you're throwing them under the bus. So what the heck? No wonder you say you're gonna leave YouTube. Because at this point, it doesn't matter what you say or do, they're gonna come for you. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? No. Let me close today's episode. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, guys. But before I leave, kindly, just a friendly reminder. If you've watched this far and you have not subscribed, but wait, forgot forgot this one thing, my people. There was this part that she went to, as she said, she went to look for the Mwango. Went to look for the Mwango. Hold on. Before we exit, hold on. She said she went to look for the Mwango in the beginning of the thing. Let me just play this part and then we bounce out. take a look at this chameleon. Take a look at this clout chaser.
Until there. So guys, I'm
Hold on. Come back too far. I came back too far. Hold on. Let's see what got me.
I'm so sorry for that. We go and see my neighbor D Mango, where it's just building. Yeah, let me go until there. So
See, she said she was going there, and then suddenly she goes up to the gate, cut the camera, goes up to the guys. I had to come back and show you this part. Sorry, I was about to bounce. She goes up to the gate, cuts the camera, and then goes back home. Clout chaser. You're running and you're running and you're running away. You're running and you're running, but you can't run away from yourself. Yeah. Can't run away from yourself. Can't run away from yourself. My girl, I don't know what kind of show you're putting on. I really don't know what show you're putting on, but you're cloud chasing. You're making U-turns on YouTube itself. I mean, no, in real life, I don't know if you're really making a U-turn. Because to me, as far as I'm concerned, I've seen Mogesi done the same thing. I've seen Gintu done the same thing. When they want something, when they wanted to win people's pity, they calmed down and they stopped attacking Marwa, and things happened for them. Mm. And you know the game, and you think you're playing it well. Too late shall be the cry. Everybody don't see who you are. Go and make peace with your neighbor, and slowly, slowly try to finish your place whenever the money come, because you say turbo bill in your house or turbo vanilla bill in your house. That's what you said. This is nothing hiding. This is nothing private. It is said by herself numerous times. So if I call name and say what I said is because she said it. She said it on numerous occasions that whenever he gets money, then he gives her whenever, and she does a little bit of work at a time. Now, if this is the case, kindly continue doing your little bit by little bit one day, because Rome was never built in a day, and you wanted it too quick and fast. And this is why you end up where you are. In my heart, I know that a lot of good things would have happened for you because people were buying the story of the widow and the fact that the kids had needed help. People, what girl, you would have been the queen and Nyabohanse right now. People forget about widow. You would have been the queen and your people would have been talking about you. But you saw your future and you wanted it in a lump sum. And this is a perfect story of the greedy dog that lost his bone. See your own reflection over there, so look on it, think about it, and work on it. Peace out, my people. One love. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Remember to leave a like. Leave your thoughts and sentiments in the comment section. And see you around on the next one. Peace.
You don't know the Real Things podcast. Hey, yo!